Vehicle Masters is a game that starts out promising, with a relaxing premise of driving big vehicles through tight spaces and missions to feel like a light simulator. But it quickly becomes frustrating once its limitations and monetization reveal how shallow its pleasures really are. At first glance, maneuvering a fire truck, excavator, or bus around obstacles feels satisfying. The controls are simple, the physics forgiving enough that you can drift into corners and slightly bump against walls without instant failure. The variety of vehicles is decent early on, and there's something soothing about trying to park in green outlines or align trucks in tight spots. That sense of calm, however, fades fast. The biggest issue is how aggressively the game pushes ads and resource limits. Every level completion, retry after a failure, or unlock seems to be followed by an ad, often interrupting the flow. What should be moments of satisfaction or trial instead become interruptions. The new fuel system exacerbates this. You have a limited number of plays, and instead of feeling free to explore and improve, you're often waiting, watching ads, or being nudged towards spending. It damages the loop. Rather than being about skill and mastering tricky maneuvers, it starts to feel like managing your patience and your wallet. Levels themselves fail to protect against monotony. After a short span, many missions feel nearly identical in structure. Drive forward, avoid bumping obstacles, but forgivingly, reach green zone. The difficulty curve is almost flat. Even after unlocking many vehicles, the gameplay doesn't change meaningfully. Faster or different models don't change challenge so much as cosmetic difference. The promise of dozens of mission types or tasks fades because after several dozen levels, there's little that feels genuinely new or challenging. Triple. Bugs and design annoyances don't help. Some missions glitch, e.g., forklift missions where placing or lowering a pallet doesn't register correctly, forcing restarts. The level designs sometimes lock you into frustrating dead ends or require awkward reversing, not out of clever design, but out of sloppy layout. And even paying to remove ads doesn't seem to fully fix the problem. Players report that ads still appear in various parts, or that fuel limits are unaffected by purchases, which feels deceptive. Performance and pacing also suffer. Vehicle movement often feels sluggish, especially in larger vehicles with heavy frames, turning into trial and error more than precision driving. The time it takes just to finish a level versus the reward in stars unlocks grows imbalanced. You spend more time waiting for fuel, for ads, than enjoying the actual driving. What should be moments of achievement tend to feel hollow because the system constantly undermines them with restrictions or delays. In the end, Vehicle Masters feels like a game with good bones. The idea of slow, careful vehicle handling in varied environments is solid, but it's weighed down by monetization, repetitive content, and design choices that hinder rather than enhance enjoyment. If you're okay with short bursts, generous ad tolerance, and forgiving expectations, you might find it passable in small doses. But if you hoped for a simulator with depth, evolving challenge, or fair progression, this one will likely leave you wanting much more. That's all for today's review. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.